Basel Cosmopolitans and the Mexico Amigos find themselves onto the podium, and that was an outstanding performance from those two teams. We're excited to have some representation from those teams, representation from us. Rosie Turner joins us in the studio. Jana Vargas joins us, as well as Petronella Anderson. Ladies, welcome. Now, let's talk about how different things felt in round one and round two, because Rosie's right. We often expect generally a lighter entry into round one and then a bigger, tougher technical round two, but all of the double clears came in round two. It was a weird day of show jumping, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's true. It was a bit weird. Okay, for me, it was the case that I rode a 9-year-old in the first round, which is quite unexperienced. So for me, that was more the challenge to ride him than my good mare in the second class. But yeah, somehow the horses didn't jump super the first round, and then I walked the course for the second round, and I mean, for sure it was a 160, but it was really a proper course. Yeah, it was a funny day for us.
Petrella, welcome to Global Champions League. We're very excited to have you on board. 4 in round one. You were one of the many clears in round two. Let's get your thoughts. Why did it feel like an upside down day in the GCL?
I would say I think it's a bit the same like Jana said. First round, it's probably most of the time a bit less experienced horses. Also, probably the riders paid a little bit more attention, and it's quite delicate.
The whole team yesterday decided to bring quite hot mares into the arena. When we spoke to the Conta sisters beforehand, they said both of their mares, and I will quote them, are crazy. And I know you said your mare was quite hot as well. But
it's a great description.
That you know, you obviously all get on with them so well, and they are really special. And I think you need them a little bit on edge, don't you?
I think also for sure for a girl, it's easier if they keep pulling a little bit, they have a little bit blood, than to ride a very heavy and slow horse. Our boss, Stefan, he also prefers a little bit the hot ones. And the day of today, the sport is very competitive. So if you want to be a little bit in the prizes, you need a little bit blood. And yeah, definitely helps us as riders.
Jana, how does it work for round one and round two when how does your mindset change?
I give the same focus to round one than to round two. And for sure, when you have a horse that hasn't got the last experience, you're maybe a little more tense or whatever. But to be honest, I just stick to my plan and I try to make the best out of it.
Okay, but tell us about that, because earlier you sort of said to me we were sat in VIP and watching the rounds. Just tell us about what you guys were doing. You and Zasha and Andrea sort of sat there thinking, we're not going to get anything.
It's time for lunch, time for an ice cream.
Yeah, to be honest, we took the boots off. The horses were in the box and we were really chilled. We sat in the VIP and we had a bit of food, and we're just we were happy with the second round. But then they said, oh, look at that, we get closer to the podium, and then at the end we were like, shit, I think we have to go back to the stable, put the boots back on.
Tell us a little bit about coming in mid-season into such a big competition, into such a big team. What is that pressure like, or is it just something you've always dreamt of?
What I think makes our team quite special, probably towards the other teams, is really a family team, literally.
Quite literally, yeah.
Carlos and Zoe are getting married in just a couple of weeks. So to mix H5 and Stefex makes it...
So why was the swap? Why was the last minute change?
They asked me if I wanted to join. I said with pleasure. And it turned out for me then to be the second half, since Kendra did the first half. And yeah, I was just very happy that they asked.
Have you guys reached the goals? Have you reached the marks of maybe what was the ambition for a midway season, for a half time? Is that on track with what Basel Cosmopolitans had hoped for at the start of the year?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the first shows we did not struggle, but we wished for better results. Exactly, we had to find a bit the way. But now we're doing very good. We had good result in Paris and now here again. So we're climbing up and we're looking forward to second half.
As it stands now, Shanghai Swans, Kunstars and Falconsward are kind of breaking away. There's almost this 3-horse race at the top of the championship. And then there's this really big chunk of teams that are all fighting for fourth. And the Prague Lions currently really in and amongst that fight. Are you aware of how close that group is? Is everyone kind of now fighting for fourth?
I mean, I hope
Mexico,
so.
shall I say? Yeah.
We keep fighting, and for sure they have they are quite far from the fourth, but there's still many shows to come, and we try our best to reach them and to go for it. Yeah.
That's why I find it so exciting, is because if you take home 25 points, you take home 21 points like you did yesterday, all of a sudden a gap of 30 or 40 or 50 points gets completely halved in a single show. So you're right. If you have 5, 6, 7, 8 teams all fighting for this, it can really go show for show. And it's amazing how quickly things can turn. What is the next few weeks looking like? Are you able to tell us, Jana, where you'll be in the next few shows? Do you come to Valkenswaard? We have Riesenbeck and New York and Vienna coming up. What does the next couple of shows look like for you?
Yeah, so my plan is I do Riesenbeck next. We have a strong team in Falkenswald, but I do Riesenbeck and then I go to Vienna, Riyadh, and then hopefully Prague.
Looking forward to a home show. Just drive in and out to Riesenbeck. Nice and convenient for you.
Sleeping
Yeah.
in bed.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's it's really nice that we have Riesenbeck just around the corner for me. It's a beautiful show, and I always love to be there. And to sleep home is even better.
Yeah.
Hello, where will you be for the next few shows? Are you able to tell us?
I was just going to say that's a good question. I think they wanted to see what I can deliver
That's
before
it. They only
give me
gave
the
you
next
one show,
shows.
and they said, well, we'll see whether you come back or not. So
Exactly.
I think you've passed the test.
I know you're a brilliant rider anyway, and you've got wonderful horses. But is there a sense of sort of like, oh, phew, okay, I've proved myself?
For myself, I'm pleased with it, and definitely I feel like if I can help the team, that we can bring it up a step. I'm very pleased with that.
As if there is a wave
Shift.
of a new class of rider that's coming through.
I think already this week we see that we have also a few young people here, and I think that's really good for our sport.
Shanghai Swans, that top 3 race for the Kunstars and Valkenswaard is getting very, very exciting. And then everyone's starting to fight for that GCL Super Cup semi-final as well. Who then is going to make that 4th position theirs by the end of the season? Like we've said, we're only at the halfway point of the season. There is still so much to happen. But from a London perspective in the Global Champions League, we say thank you for watching, and we'll see you again at the next stage of the GCL. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.